work through the third activity, Desmos Basic number 3, exponent, and it has us work a little bit on exponential functions, and we'll learn a couple things here. Okay, so we get started, and then here I'm going to put a link to the video that I'm making right now. Okay, so fill in the values for 2 raised to different powers. Well, remember 2 to the 0 power is 1, 2 to the first power is 2, 2 to the second power is 4, 2 to the third power is 8, 2 to the fourth power is 16. 2 to the minus 1, that means 1 over 1 divided by 2, so that's a half, right? So I can just put that in there. And 2 to the minus 2 would be a fourth, right? So 1 divided by 2 times 2, so to put a fourth in there. To the minus 3 would be 1 divided by 2 times 2 times 2, and then finally 1 divided by 1/16. So we see that as we get to the negative inputs that we get a smaller and smaller output, less than 1. And then the next one says, okay, well, that's y to, the function is y to what? What's y to the x? And when we fill that in, we see that it corresponds exactly to the points that we put. Go to the next slide. We see that you could actually have had Desmos figure that out for you. Right? You can just say, okay, for x1, then the y column should be 2 to the x to the first. Okay, so that's an important skill. You can get Desmos to fill out a table for you. So instead of putting y, notice we put 2 to the x to the first. Okay, now 3 to the x, right? So, well, 3 to the 0 power is 1. 3 to the first power is 3. 3 to the second power is 3 times 3. I just write that in. Let's see if it'll let me do that. 3 times 3. Yeah, let me do that. Did it? Yeah, so, and you might say, where is it? Well, there it is, all the way up there. All right, so, all right, and then 3 to the third, so 3 to the third power would be 27. I just put that in. 3 to the fourth power, 81. Now what happens when we do to the minus 1? So 3 to the minus 1 means 1 divided by 3 to the first, so that's 1/3. And the next one would be 1 slash 3 times 3, 1/9. And 1 to the minus, so 3 to the minus 3 would be 1 divided by 27, 3 to the third, and 1 divided by 81st. Okay, and what can we do? We say, well, that's 3 to the x, yeah, and there we go. So there's the exponential function, 3 raised to that power. So we'll be working on that a lot later. And so you say, okay, well, I could also have just, instead of saying x1 and y1, I could have said x1 and 3 to the x1. All right, and so what are we doing? We're raising it to the x power. Okay. And that's all, folks.